What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well out there. Today I wanted to teach you the cage system. I think this is a good way to learn the neck of the guitar in terms of like visualize the neck and in terms of seeing chords, scales, triads, things of that nature. So I wanted to explain this to you and how it works, and I'm going to start doing some more videos about chords and scales and things like that based off the cage system. So what it is, caged is based off 5 different chord grips or voicings, and the first one is form 1. Also think of that as numbers. Think of form 1 is the C chord. All right. Form 2, remember form 2 is A. Form 3 is G. Form 4 is E. All right. And form 5 is D. Okay. So, and that spells out caged, right? Okay. So the first thing I want to do is explain how the chords work on this. And so, for instance, we're going to start at C, all right? So the first thing, you can play a C chord, and what you want to do, figure out, where are the 2 root notes. So you have the C right here at the 5th string, 3rd fret, and you also have a C right here on the 1st fret of the B string, right? So we got a C right there. So let's say we want to play a D in form 1, which is C. All right, so you want to move up a whole step to where the D note is. Now, you're going to run into this issue here. You're going to say, well, all right, play the chord. Well, that's not a D major chord because you wanted a D major, okay? And that's not a D major chord. So what you have to do to play a form 1 chord, this is the voicing. And these voicings are going to be pretty tough for some of y'all to play if you haven't come across them. Don't blame it on me. I'm not the one that came up with this. This was thought up way before I was born. So this is the form. So what it is, I have my 4th finger on D or A5, which is the D note. My 3rd finger is on F sharp, which is 4th string on the 4th fret of the D string. My 1st finger is on G2, all right, which is A. My 2nd finger is on B3, which is the D, and my 1st finger, which is actually barring the top 3 strings, is at the F sharp, which is E2. All right, now lift your fingers up. You kind of shake it off there for a minute if it doesn't feel comfortable to you. Now go back. Where are the root notes? Right there at A5. All right, and also at B3. And to play a D, you have to do it like that. Can you see the shape though? Lift up. Can you see that similar shape of the C? Or you can bring it, if you can play a C like this. See the shape? Okay, so it's based off that shape. All right, so the next chord is going to be the form 2, which is A. All right, so I play an A like that, or some of you may, it's good to be able to do both, like this or like so. So let's say where the root notes are at the open A string and also at G2, which is A. That's where your root notes are. All right, so let's say we want to play. Let's say we want to play a C chord, okay, on form 2. So we're going to take this shape. I would recommend being up with, use your second, third, and fourth finger. Slide it down to the 5th fret, and then put your first finger there. Now we typically, that's a bar chord. We typically don't play it like that. We play it as a bar chord, is what I'm saying. So what you want to do, that's basically the way you're going to play it. But this just kind of helps you visualize it, although that's not real comfortable and not a way you play the C like that. But what you're going to do, see these fingers right here? Move it down to the 2nd fret. See that A shape? You also play it like that a lot. Okay, so that's form 2, A. Form 3 is G. You can also play it like this. Or, alright, I'm going to play it like this for right now. So let's find the root. You have one on the 6th string, at the G, open G. 1st string, there's a G. Now you're going to hate me for this one, but this is kind of hard. Let's move it down to C, which is at the 8th fret of the low E string. Now I don't know if I've ever come across a song where I've had to play it all 6 strings like that. And don't hurt yourself, but here's the root notes right here. You have a C, another C on the 5th fret of G. We have to make it a closed voicing, so I have my 3rd finger on E8, 2nd finger on A7, then I'm barring at the 5th fret, strings 4, 3, and 2 with my 1st finger, and I have my 4th finger on E8. You know, pretty tough. All right. But I have come across playing it like this, without using, I have played it like that. That's also a G, the form 3. All right, so when I have my 1st finger on C, my 4th finger is on C on the 8th string, or 6th string, and my 3rd finger is on the G of the E, which is on the A string, and my 1st finger is barring strings 4, 3, and 2. So that's G right there. Okay. So the next one is E. That's form 4. Now you could go to the G right here to play a G bar chord. Or let's, first of all, where are the root notes? Open E, 4th string. That's the root. That's E. Open E on the 1st string. Move it down. You got to change your fingers around again. And the bar chord you probably play 1,000 times, if not more. Like that. Can you see the voicing right there, the chord grip? You can move your fingers back. Okay. And the last one is form 5, which is D. Let's move that, let's make that an F. This is pretty hard too. So first of all, find the root note, open D, and also at the 3rd fret of B. That's also a D. All right, so this is, I'll move it to F. So the root would be at the 3rd fret of D, and also the 6th fret of B. Those are all Fs. So have my first finger on D3. The second finger is on G5. Fourth finger B6, and third finger E5. Now, and all these chords can be moved up and down the neck. So let's go back to the C shape, for instance. And we were at the D. Well, you can move it E. Move it a half step down to F. You can move it down here to the 12th fret. That's A. You can move it. These are all movable chord forms. You can move it to the 9th fret. That's F sharp. Let's see, the A. Play it here at B, E, A, D, the G, which is the killer of all of them. You can move it down here to where we played at C, move down here to D, up here to A. Form 4 is the E. You can play here at G like we did a second ago. Move down here to D, to A. Back to E right here, E flat. So, and then the D, we play it at the F sharp. We can bring it down here to A, to C, to G. So all over the place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give you a quick quiz, and you can kind of test your proficiency and see how well you know these. And just take your time on it. You might have to. I'm just going to do a few questions here, and may take a little bit of time. But so all right, the first one I'm going to do. Let's do a Form 1, which is the C. Form 1, play me a G chord. And I'll wait a few seconds. Okay, so if you play the Form 1 G right here, you got it correct. Okay. Now we're going to do Form 2, which is A. So Form 2, play me a C sharp. Okay. So if you played it right here, you'd be correct. At the 4th fret. If you went down here, that's also correct as well. Okay. All right. So Form 3, which is a G. So let's see here. Play me a Form G at play a D. I know it's kind of a struggle, but probably. Okay, so if you played it right here at the 10th fret, you'd be correct. Or you could do the best you can to play it like so. Okay, the next one is Form 4, which is an E chord. So play me a Form 4 at the, give me a B. Okay. Play it right here at the 7th fret, like this. You are correct. Okay, the last one is D. And that is Form 5. Play it at the, give me a A. Okay, if you played it like so, where the root is at the low note is at the 7th fret, you are correct on that. So that is basically, it's a good way to kind of map out, like I said, the fretboard and individualize it. So anyway, I just wanted to explain that, and I'm going to do some other things as far as the cage system as well. So this will kind of give you a good starting point. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And if you will, please hit like and subscribe and so forth. And I will see you at the next video. You'll have a great day. Bye.